The 18 fields of the Eastern Nigerian Union Conference Enuc witnessed a memorable and uplifting climax to the maiden edition of our Community Service Week as pleasing testimonies flowed in from conferences and missions throughout the territory. The week-long event, held from September 22 to 28, 2024, showed the Adventist Church deep commitment to compassionate service and holistic ministry. It was a beautiful demonstration of faith in action, bringing hope and support to communities and reinforcing our mission to serve with Christ-like love. The idea of staging this program started in what first developed in 2019 by Enuc's communication department, originally tied to Nigeria's social calendar. These programs enables the church to focus on different aspects of our duty to society and created good bridges for both corporate and informal relationships between the church members and society, civil, military, corporate, government, and citizens. This name, 5 Things You Can Do for Nigeria, has been changed twice: National Patriotism Week, then to Community Service Week, to achieve union-wide acceptance.
In line with our theme for this year, Save to Serve, we encourage all our churches to embrace the Cup of Cold Water initiative, a series of simple acts of kindness that we believe will lead to enormous blessing for the church. And indeed, the results have been inspiring. Across the union, our mission phase proved that the church can shine its light far beyond its walls. Regardless of the size of each congregation, each church delivered acts of service that made meaningful impact in their local communities. Their dedication to mission and service was clear in every effort, reaffirming that we are fully prepared and energized for the Word Impact 2025 project.
The stories of service that emerged during the Enuc Community Service Week painted a powerful picture of unity and purpose. Across various communities, congregations expressed their gratitude by visiting the sick, handing out bottled water to market women, and sharing bread with the less privileged. Church lawyers provided free legal advice and education, while the youth inspired secondary school students with lessons on academic success. Medical teams offered free healthcare services, including lifestyle advice, blood pressure and sugar tests, and tips on healthy dieting. In Cross River Conference, the host for the National Center, their efforts were evident in the numerous projects and activities carried out in Calabar, Yakor, and Okomasi communities. Health sensitization programs were held at Atu Secondary School in Calabar, focusing on oral hygiene, where students received toothpaste. Additionally, feminine hygiene awareness was conducted at Government Girls Secondary School, Big Kwa, Calabar, with sanitary pads distributed to the students. The church also made a heartwarming visit to elderly homes, distributing food items. In Yakor, church members visited hospitals and helped prepare a one-room apartment for an elderly woman without accommodation. They also repaired roads in Okomasi, assisted the elderly with house chores, helped with aluminium window frames in Go, and supported farmers with cocoa drying. Through these community projects, 59 residents were directly impacted. In Port Harcourt East Conference, remarkable acts of service were carried out in Umoyere, a community in Eberiomoma, Rivers State, where there is no Adventist presence. The youth effort in clearing grasses at the Community Council Square impressed the community chiefs so much that 2 parcels of land were donated to the church to establish a branch Sabbath school. Also, the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Umomara, Eche, River State made a significant impact by clearing overgrown grasses along a sharp bend between Umokbo and Okehi Road. They took a bold step to support education by registering over 50 children from the community at the church's newly established nursery and primary school, setting the stage for a brighter future.
In a remarkable act of social responsibility, the Adventist men organization AMO of Mba Church staged the Revive Afara Mbap Road project on September 23, 2024. This initiative restored the nearly impassable, neglected and abandoned road by successive government. In Romapo, church members focused on repairing damaged streets, provided fire safety training, and conducted water testing to ensure the well-being of residents and market women. Meanwhile, the children's ministries of the Port Harcourt East Conference extended support to Mainland Healthcare and Paragon Clinic in Port Harcourt, distributing essential items such as tissues, sanitary pads, and detergents. The children also offered words of encouragement and prayer for healing, creating an atmosphere of hope and compassion for the patients. These selfless actions brought immense joy to the community residents, many of whom expressed deep gratitude for the church dedication to their safety and well-being. Through these deeds, the church reminded society that salvation is not just a gift, but a calling to serve humanity with love, kindness, and selflessness. Similarly, the Port Harcourt West Mission Outreach Program made a significant impact. At its mission center in Rome Precom, the church reached out to the community chief and his council of elders. They distributed food and provided various community services that brought much needed support and joy to the people.
In Elele, the church took their outreach a step further by visiting every security checkpoint along the Port Harcourt, Owerri, Omoko, Omodioga, and Ahoda roads. This covered the four major communities of the Omenele Kingdom: Omokbo, Agoguibo, Omoikuriku, and Ngwanyim. Members of the Nigerian military, police, correctional service, and local security group ELSAC, popularly known as OSPAC, were not only gifted with fruits and bottled water, but the church teams also prayed for their safety and well-being. The health team also contributed by providing free medical checks and consultations for women and children in the community. In another act of goodwill, the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Rumaolu visited Community Secondary School Okoro Nodo, where they distributed branded notebooks to students. The church plans to follow this up by holding weekly devotional sessions during school assemblies, helping students grow spiritually as well. Meanwhile, the Mkpolu district took on multiple projects, visiting orphanages, offering free haircuts to children, cleaning streets and markets, and even improving the local police station's environment through a thorough cleanup. To top it off, they hosted a wonderful potluck to welcome visitors who joined their Sabbath worship. Even in Degema, the Adventist men's organization AMO pitched in by helping clean farm roads, showing the church's dedication to meeting both spiritual and physical needs of the people in the community. In Rivers West Central Conference, the community service impact was strongly felt in Edioha, Upata 1 district. The district pastor mobilized young people to Upata Community Senior Secondary School, where they taught mathematics, biology, and electrical installations to senior secondary students. These services left a lasting impression, prompting the school principal to request the church to establish a regular chaplaincy program. Additionally, church members cleaned the major community market, much to the delight of traders who appreciated the extra space created for their businesses. Members of Ochiba Church also cleared the main road, which had been overtaken by grasses, earning the gratitude of passerby and the entire community.
The community members, deeply touched by the church outreach during the week, responded warmly to our invitation for a spirit-filled Sabbath worship. Their hearts were moved, and by the grace of God, 6 precious souls made the life-changing decision to give their life to Jesus. It was a powerful testament to the impact of genuine service and the transforming power of God's love.
The climax of the event was the Sabbath worship from Seventh-day Adventist Church at number 101 Goldie Marian Road in Calabar, the host of the National Center, to the serene metropolis of Rumapo, Rumukuta, Rumepricom, Rumaolu, Mkpolu Rumigbo, and Azumini in Port Harcourt, River State, to the rural communities of Umoyere and Umuamara in Eche. Worship during the community service week was nothing short of electrifying. The atmosphere in each venue was filled with an undeniable spiritual energy, creating an exhilarating worship experience. Guests from surrounding neighborhoods were warmly welcomed at every worship session. The seamless synergy with the Sabbath school personal ministries (PM) and children's ministries ensured that no guest left without feeling genuinely loved and cared for. Special attention was given to making everyone, including first-time visitors, feel the warmth and hospitality of the congregation, leaving a lasting impression.
One thing very striking as the echoes of this week of service fades into memory is that the Adventist churches in the Eastern Nigeria Union Conference is dedicated to making the world around them a better place.